Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. We have so many reasons to be rejoicing and celebrating at Camp Deer Run. This has been an incredible season in our history. And I am so excited to share these announcements with you today. First of all, I want to let you know that the Simply Changing Lives campaign has been an absolute success, and God deserves all the glory for what has taken place. We set out to raise $1.4 million, and in about a year and a half, God has blessed us to be able to raise $1,550,000. It is incredible to think of all that God has done and the ways that He blessed this campaign, the way He provided so many willing donors, so many willing volunteers to help make the campaign a success. And so we give Him all the glory, and we celebrate, and we're so thankful that as the campaign is coming to a close, that we are success, that we have been successful because of God. And so we thank every single person who has given to this campaign, who has joined in any way, whether through donations or prayers or volunteering time. Thank you so very much. You know, we've been showing pictures of the rec hall for the past few days, and there's a reason for that. We want to commemorate and celebrate the campaign and the story of the campaign in a very special way. We also want to make sure that our new mess hall, has the Camp Deer Run feel, and that it fits in with everything else that we have here. And so we have an area in the mess hall that's going to be called the Legacy Hall. And it's actually just a hallway. But that hall is going to be filled with memorabilia and things that tell the story of God and how He's been at work at Camp Deer Run. And so one thing we want to do in the ceiling of that hallway, we want to have an homage to the rec hall. We want to have it look, very much like the rec hall. And so whose names are going to be painted up there? Well, we want to have anyone who has given $1 to the Simply Changing Lives campaign. We want their name in those rafters. And the great thing is, we want to go ahead and extend that invitation to everyone and invite you to give to the Simply Changing Lives campaign. And whether it's $5, whether it's $500, or somewhere in between, or $1,000, whatever it is that God puts on your heart to give, we want to ask you to give it now as this campaign comes to a close. It's been a success, but as we commemorate what God has done in the Legacy Hall with painting the names of these people in the rafters, we want to invite everyone to know that that's what's going to happen, and to go ahead and give to this campaign as it comes to a close, so that you can paint your name in these rafters. When I think about the rafters of the rec hall, it's really it's like a timeline of God's people at Camp Deer Run. It's the story of Camp Deer Run, because each one of those names represents a story of how God impacted their life. And it's a story of how God has involved so very many people with Him at Camp Deer Run. And in the very same way, in this Legacy Hall, where we will have the names painted in rafters that look very much like the rec hall, it's a story. It's the story of how God's people came together to make something happen and to see God bless it. And so we invite everyone, if you have not given to this campaign, now is the time. If you ever enjoyed splashing around in Killy Creek, if you ever enjoyed drinking Willie Mae's sweet tea, if you enjoyed singing praises to God beneath the rec hall rafters or out on the ball field under the stars, if you met your spouse at Camp Deer Run, if you had fun meeting friends every summer, if camp was your safe place, if it was your haven that you looked forward to having rest in each summer, if you love this mission, we want to ask you to give and take action now. Get your name in those rafters in the new Legacy Hall, part of the mess hall. Make a donation to the Simply Changing Lives campaign. You can click on the donate button on Facebook. You can go to our website and click Give Now. Go to simplycdr.com and click on Give Now, or I'm sure there's a link below right there in the right corner if you would like to give. we want to ask everyone to join in this campaign as it comes to a close. Be a part of the success. This is a huge moment in Camp Deerin history, and we want to ask everyone to take part in it. So I'm so excited to announce today the campaign has been a success. We're going to commemorate what God has done in the Legacy Hall rafters, and you can have your name painted there along with everyone else who has chosen to be a part of this campaign by just making a donation. Once you consider that today, thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of this campaign. We look forward to the construction getting started. It is going to be an incredible year in 2018 as we celebrate 60 years of Camp Deer Run. Look forward to sharing many more announcements with you about the 60th year and fun things that are going to be going on. For now, I just want to ask that you consider getting your name painted in those rafters. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have a very blessed day.